Wait, hold on. I could be wrong. He never tweeted the other two. One of those Twitter blog pages created this fake picture. Young Thug's Twitter account sent out some questionable posts over the last 24 hours, all of which were quickly deleted. Fans are now debating if it was Thug or if he was hacked. Alright, so here's the first one. Gonna stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy. Now, the first red flag for me, he does know Gunna, and Gunna does know him, so that's just simply not true. So I think this is personally a hacker, and apparently Thug never really tweets like this and use commas or the term my guy, which I don't remember if I've ever seen Thug use that term, but like 6 days ago he tweeted, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter." Wham is Lil Baby, obviously, and just talking about dropping a song. But people automatically assume this was about Gunna even 6 days ago. And his Twitter is obviously getting an insane amount of views and everything right now. So I think his Twitter is definitely a target for a hacker. The next 3 tweets are why I think it's 100% guarantee this was a hacker. "I'm in Metro Atlanta right now. Don't tell the state." Something a hacker would tweet, because that's one of his conditions of his plea agreement. He can't be in Metro Atlanta. "Wham, stop eating my chicken in the freezer. It's got my name on it." Bro trying to fake tweet to cover it up. So I don't know if this is actually Gunna's brother, but he responded on Instagram saying, "Trust and believe the feeling is mutual, P." Someone comment down below if this is actually Gunna's brother responding. And here's where the big debate starts on fucking Reddit, dude. Reddit is an absolute cesspool. He tweeted that he's in the Metro Atlanta, don't tell the state, and then accused Wham of stealing his freezer chicken. It's a hack, bro. I don't know how this is even a debate. Wait, hold on. I could be wrong. He never tweeted the other two. One of those Twitter blog pages created this fake picture. Oh, so the only tweet he really did was, "Gonna stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy." Bum N-word posting fake tweets. Thug would never say my guy. Uh-oh, someone responded with the link. He tweeted my guy in 2017. So apparently I'm wrong. I'm gonna face it. There's a possibility he did tweet that about Gunna. While I still think this is most likely a hack, I think the most telling thing about the relationship is the fact that Gunna wasn't featured on Business is Business. I think that was just because they were both still facing, charges and shit. Gunna might have pled out already by the time that was released, but I don't think they wanted them to make music together at that point because Thug was still behind bars. The argument for Gunna being a snitch would also make Young Thug a snitch. See, me personally, I don't think either one is. In like street gang shit, people say Gunna's a snitch because he spoke in court. Gunna had factual acknowledgements that he acknowledged YSL was a gang, and I think he did acknowledge they committed crimes too. But the jury never saw that. It's not like Gunna was testifying in front of a jury with Thug sitting across the room saying that, oh, YSL was a gang and that they committed crimes. That never happened. A jury never saw Gunna's plea. Now, Thug definitely ain't no snitch. He didn't even plead guilty to any of the gang charges. It was a no contest plea. He took responsibility for the guns and the drugs that were found in his house. That's it. Young Thug's statements can't be used against Yak Gotti or Slime Life Shawty in their ongoing case. But that's also true of Gunna's plea statement. Slime Life Shawty. Slime Life Shawty's took a plea. He's out. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I think he's thinking about fucking Shannon. Gunna said YSL was a gang. Thug only admitted to his own crimes. That's the key difference, yeah. I know a lot of people don't like academics, but he has some insights, apparently. I've been told, y'all. Thug told Dirk and Baby and a few other rappers that Gunna was no good while he was incarcerated. Meaning it ain't no way he can come back out and justify rocking with Gunna when he told N-words not to rock with Gunna when he was locked. See, I find this hard to believe because they were monitoring Thug's phone calls. I mean, his fucking phone calls got leaked. So you're telling me there ain't a leak of him talking about Gunna yet? Of his jail calls? Like, I highly doubt that, to be honest. We got a leak of him and his girlfriend talking all sexual, but not him talking about Gunna. I kind of have doubt about that, to be honest, but Thug originally wanted to drop on Gunna release date and was going to have Baby and Dirk as features. Those features ended up on his project. I don't fuck with that N-word, and I don't want to drop on his date. So somehow Thug apparently was sending fucking messages to Dirk and Baby behind bars. I mean, I know it's definitely possible, but I just find it hard to believe he would risk that while he's in trial. Why would he risk that when he's literally facing life on a trial the past year? Thug had to carve out communicating with Gunna in the plea deal because there's still business to be done. He has Gunna in his contracts that aren't completed. If he was barred from having any communication with Gunna, that would have gave Gunna a legal out to trying to get out of the deal. Gunna still is signed to YSL, and YSL's obviously a sub-label of 300. So that's definitely a possibility that they still have, business and paperwork and albums and shit. I don't know if they have in writing that they have to collaborate. I would imagine it's only like Gunna has a certain amount of albums with YSL. Academic sweet and real confident like he has insider news. Most management deals or even production deals have been voided by the person who is the manager or label owner who was legally mandated to be available to the person they signed a deal with going to jail. Trust I know hella people who got out of deals when N-words got locked up. That stipulation usually comes and when the person you did a deal with unable to carry out their duties, but also would be applicable if their case is mandated to court order banning them from communicating or working with someone. Also remember way back when I predicted that it was a tense situation with Gunna still being on YSL 300. I remember I mentioned that he might go to Atlantic. Ironic he didn't have to do nothing. YSL and 300 got merged with Atlantic, and 10K Projects to make AMG, Atlantic Music Group. I was unaware that those record labels merged, I'm gonna be honest. My life has just been YSL trial for a year. Judge Whittaker also updated probation conditions, adding any violations are to come back before Judge Whittaker. Oh boy. So let's see what people are saying under Thugger Daily's tweets. I ain't never seen Thug use a comma. You can't get hacked, then delete that quick. He deleted that shit after 1 min. There's no way he got hacked. Thug won't even word it that way. That's what I was thinking. Thug usually uses like way more subliminal messaging when he's talking about people. Like just saying Gunna outright in a tweet is kind of crazy. Some more discussion about the Wham. Let's drop one on these rats. Peter right here. Because obviously people are saying this about Gunna. I was a little confused about that. He already done gang subs. What does Peter mean? On Parade on Cleveland, there's a call from Jeff where he says, I ain't doing shit, man. Just pushing more Peter, more sweeter, more completer than any Peter pusher around. Genius Lyrics says Young Thug is referencing a line spoken by the character Shane Patton in the 2013 film Lone Survivor. This is likely a subtle diss towards Thug's frequent collaborator Gunna, who pled guilty during the RICO case. What's an Alfred plea though? Like, I don't think personally that Gunna snitched on shit. But I know it's different for like gang perspective. Like, there's definitely gang members that say Gunna snitched, but it's an Alfred plea. And no jury ever saw it. So it didn't damage anyone. I'm disappointed that Gunna's lawyers didn't get those factual acknowledgments better, like Huey and everyone else. Like all these other people took pleas and their factual acknowledgments, they had none. Gunna had these factual acknowledgments, he could have got out of them. Man going straight back to the pen. Stop. Can you imagine? Please, no. We go through this whole trial, Thug gets out, and he gets sent back for 20 years. That would be an actual nightmare. Someone take his phone. Deadass, we need him out. Get him off Twitter. I'm worried how the courts read things because he's never been able to filter. Man, I love Thug, but if this is the energy he bringing after the plea, then I'm scared he's gonna get thrown right back in. Dude, stop. If Lil Baby is considered a gang member, is he allowed to even make music with him? That's what I was also thinking. Is Lil Baby technically in a gang? I thought he was. He was a Crip up until what year? He's still a Crip. He just 4PF. And Crip now since 4PF is what he made. So how is Thug allowed to make music with them? I thought it was only Gunna. This is very confusing. Dude, Thug needs to move to Utah, I'm telling you guys. He needs to just go away. Like, he needs to live in the mountains somewhere in Colorado or some shit. That's what I think. And make no features with nobody. Have his family there. Over, under, and win, bruh, going back. Stop. This got to be his team, because after doing 2 years for dumb shit, I don't think I would be tweeting. I don't know. Mr. Steele or Mr. Adams need to talk to Thug and be like, yo, I think you need to move to some mansion resort in the mountains somewhere, away from any possible person that could get you caught up and get you sent back 20 years. Think about how long 20 years is. Some of y'all watching are 20 years old. Would be sentenced to 20 years if he f***ed up. Side, all the people freaking out about the Shamel Drinks video of the cars pulling up, and there's some doubt there with the 2 other cars, the one that made a U-turn. Shard is well aware. Just like Thugger Daily said right here, he's had this video for 2 years. You don't think he realizes? Like, he probably is saving that something like later down the road. I don't know, but Shard will definitely point out the doubt there. Do I think Thug was hacked? I'd say 50% chance. I don't know, dude. Because if those other tweets are fake about the chicken, that changes everything. I don't see Thug tweeting outright about Gunna like that. I don't see him doing that. I feel like he's learned his lesson not to be tweeting and posting shit because it can get you caught up later down the line. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit subscribe. Love you guys. Peace out.